Hi, I'm Cindy, and thanks for joining me today. We're going to cover solution-focused therapy uh, today in this session. And SFT, or solution-focused therapy, is a type of practice where the therapist is going to use brief, goal-oriented therapeutic approaches to help the client to see their strengths and their previous accomplishments and how that can lead to positive change. The uh, Set solution focused therapy doesn't want to look at the client's past, such as the background and the experiences, but they rather want to establish practical goals and solutions that create an agency with the client based on their already works well. So this is going to be a shorter term therapy, some other practices we've talked about in previous weeks, maybe 10 to 15 counseling sessions, or maybe even less. A couple reasons for that. One is insurance might not cover them for a longer period of time. And also the client might really have a preference for a quick resolve of their problems. So the therapist is going to work with the client in setting up some of these very specific and measurable goals. And it's really one of the main purposes of this therapy is really to envision a hopeful future for the client. They're going to create plans based on what they already works well for them. This is a time-limited format. The counselor and client should agree on specific actionable steps to show progress. And the client earns more confidence as they leverage and strengthen their existing skills. Goals set for the client should be based on specific needs and shared by the client in this counseling theory. The counselor uses counseling solution-focused theory to set these practical goals and milestones that motivate the client to stay optimistic. We don't want to focus on past mistakes. It might help us to know some of the past so that we can set these goals moving forward. A counselor should keep the client focused on the future rather than the past. And the counselor-client relationship should never be jeopardized. We want to keep that as positive as possible. The client's past may inform the counselor of the client's needs, but we're not going to emphasize on that in this particular counseling style. The counselor and client should quickly agree on the needs and work together in a collaborative format to achieve those goals. One of the most interesting interventions with this solution-focused therapy is this miracle question. And that is to add the counselor to ask the client, what if the counselor's primary issue is somehow magically resolved? Then the client can consider their future. What would that look like? What that might entail? The counselor might also validate the client's previous accomplishments, that he or she can recount the person that they're before these mental health challenges. And the important concept here is permitted on finding practical solutions to existing issues rather than analyzing why the issues exist in the first place. And the counselor wants to avoid focusing on what is wrong with the client, but more about focus on their strengths. And the client has to resolve these issues in this practice. We also use scaling questions on this to ask the client how it might exhibit a particular symptom on a scale of 0 to 10. And this is really about solution-focused therapy is about building solutions instead of solving concerns. Thank you. Done.
Let me see if
It was way over that time. That's crazy. The other one.
Yeah, go ahead. I have to find a way to upload it now.